What do we do when we realize how our parents raised us was the wrong way? How do we heal from that? Because it's like a pain and disappointment when we realize that our parents taught us the wrong thing. At what age do we get to stand up for ourselves and tell our parents, like, I'm no longer listening to you because you keep telling me the wrong things to do. Got me out here living like boo boo the fool. And then they slap us in the face with it like, well, I taught you what I thought I knew. Can you try to correct any of this? Like, I've been suffering in life because you taught me the wrong things to believe in. You taught me the wrong things to do with my money and with my mind and with my vision. Out here making us live backwards or in fear. Out here making us live like we're ignorant and we're not capable of doing different things. Our parents taught us wrong. And we got to clean all that up. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about ways to like clean that up. And I'm only going to bring up a few ways because on your healing journey, God gonna show you personal ways of how you have to make amends and deal with your parents that are teaching you wrong. They holding you back. They keep you locked in this certain emotion and mindset so you're not able to like grow. And you are suffering just because you're living in the shadow of your parents and how they feel and think. Like, we gotta stop this part. First thing you gotta do is forgive them. Forgive them for they know not what they do. Like, some people just don't know that they kind of slow or they mean or they evil. They just don't know that they being that way. They think they doing stuff to protect you, but they really trying to hide from themselves. It's interesting when you look at, wow, I have to forgive this person because they don't know that they act in this way. Especially the parents that are aging and they get to that age where they don't want to listen no more. They act like they know stuff. You literally have to just forgive them on a daily basis, because if you don't, it's going to keep eating at you that your life has slowed down or been set back because your parents taught you wrong. The other way to deal with this situation is you have to practice detachment. You have to detach from being the child of this person or these two people. Whichever one or both that they affected you, you have to practice detaching. That I'm now an adult, or I'm at an age where I want to do for self, and you're an adult. And how you do stuff is not how I want to do stuff. And when you start practicing that in a smooth way, you got to be smooth with it. You can't be too mean, like I cut you off, I ain't dealing with you, because you're going to still have to come back around and deal with them. So you have to learn how to be smooth about it. The approach has to be where you come from a sense of compassion, but you realize like you're looking at another individual that went through all these situations before you existed, had you, and then put you through all these situations because of what they did. It's not your fault. But if you can't detach from that, you're always going to feel like you're in their shadow. And when you set yourself free, boy, you actually realize all the other wrong things that they was doing. And that it is a humbling space, because you may have a cycle of anger and you may go through grieving because you just like spent your entire life believing that your family or your parents raised you a certain way for the betterment of your life, and you find out that's not true. Oh, you mad and disgusted and confused. Yes. You have to do these first two things, forgive and detach. Here's my last one. Remember I said there's multiple things that you're going to receive from God. God will tell you how to deal with this person. So y'all know, always pray about it. God, help me with my parents because I'm about to somebody. You read? But this last one's important. No matter what, they still brought you into this world, so you have to look at the good in them. There's something good in them, something. No matter what, maybe the type of work that they do, maybe there's a quality in their personality, maybe there's an accomplishment that they did achieve. Try to focus on those areas and apply that to a legacy of your life going forward. But you really don't have to put up with your parents telling you all these wrong things to do no more, because we have technology. Now, I'm saying don't disconnect with not completely dealing with your parents, but you're going to have to detach. Keep them at a distance as you're trying to restructure how you want this to work for you. Because as they get older, they're going to need you. And it's crazy that all the times that they talk about they didn't need you, then they need you when they finna die. I know. I be seeing it. But you got to take care of yourself first. Once you realize that you've been wrongfully accused or you've been put in a lot of wrong situations, you forgive them, you detach, and then you honor the good in them. Those 3 things have helped me. Both of my parents have passed away. And even though they've passed away, I've had to look at how many times they both set me up for failure. I don't have much. I just have this YouTube channel really keeping me afloat, because now I got to piece together everything that was wrong, because I was living in their shadows for a long time. And that journey of cleaning up that area, you're going to take some breaks, get some water, go to the ocean. But please, don't harm yourself. Don't give up on yourself because of what they've done. It's just a shadow. And once you find your light, the shadows disappear. So trust and believe that this journey is temporary. Keep praying that God shows you more ways to deal with your parents. And God will start working with you. Your ancestors too. Both. Everybody gonna start working with you. You just put that energy out there that God, I want to just do right for me so that I can be a better parent. I could be a better person going forward. You understand? I'll see y'all next.